Okay, let's get into the things. So last week we defeated a boss, and then found out that there was a person, and they wanted us to go do something, but I don't remember what anymore. We need to do this for sure. Let's talk to Colonel. Colonel.
Raiden, make contact with Ames and find out where the president is. Our information indicates that Ames is being held in the B1 level of Shell 1's core. Head for the core of Shell 1. Shell 1's core has extremely tight security. Impersonate an enemy personnel to infiltrate the section. For a proper disguise, select the enemy field uniform you receive from the ninja. This will allow you to blend in.
From the ninja.
But you still
Not even
need
questioning
one
that.
more thing. It will look suspicious if you're not carrying the standard equipment. All personnel in the Corps are equipped with AK-74Us. Select your own AK when you're in disguise. Find yourself an AK. You have a level 2 card in your possession. Go and search the warehouse in Strut F.
That gave me a lot of info. I'm so glad. Which one's F? I have to go south. It's a good thing that they... I forgot. I forgot about the bombs.
I got him. Send reinforcements.
What are you talking about? God damn it.
Over there.
Oh. Let's see.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood.
Now that I'm not
Intensify the level of security.
failing. So I need to be in here, but I don't know where. I just need to find me an AK.
Nothing here.
Okay. So now I'm okay. I just need to find... Get AK first. Is this it? Yay!
Looks like you've got an AK. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
Okay. So I can't wear that right now. No point. I'm also still recovering from being sick earlier this week. I had something up with me. What the fuck? Yeah, that's how I feel. Hello. I work here, yes. I forgot you had to download the thing. What? Is it broken? I mean, I guess it is. This is the elevator. They said it was in B1. I might need to go to B2 though.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the downloading the map. Gonna be completely honest here. I thought he was gonna do it. Let me go to floor 2. Don't mind me, dude. I'm just I'm late for my other shift at the second basement, you know? You know how it is. if this is the computer room, there's a good chance that I can get my retinas in it. Birdie! There's a birdie! I love birds. Hello. I'm stealing this ration. I hope it wasn't your lunch. Hey! That was his other game.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Herb.
What's up? Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, these are other games he worked on.
How? How? What's up?
You have the directional microphone. According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to locate it.
How? How? Venus in Cancer.
Okay, so...
Good morning.
What? Why is that dude, like, running? I'm gonna run away from him, just in case, you know? What's up with that guy? Hold on. Where's the directional microphone?
What's up? Whoa, whoa.
Okay. I feel like I'm missing something here.
Venus in Cancer.
Oh man, you good? Oh, he's asleep. So now that I've done that,
Retinol pattern is not recognized.
maybe I can convince one of them to do it for me. What am I supposed to do? That's a lady. But
Retinol pattern is not recognized.
okay.
You're on B1 of the Shell 1 core now. Ames is being held in the hall. To get in the hall, you'll have to get through a door protected by a retinal scanner security system. Raiden, get past the retinal scanner and infiltrate the hall.
Okay, but like how? Oh yeah, Stillman's dead.
What can I do for you, Jack? Jack, how's the mission going?
Fine.
Fine? Is that it?
Look, I really don't feel like talking about the mission. At least with you. I want to talk about something else.
Okay then.
No doubt.
Let's talk about you.
Me?
Yeah, your least favorite subject.
That's not...
Oh yeah? Then go ahead and say something.
like what?
Anything. Tell me something about yourself.
I can't think of anything interesting to say. Why do you want to talk about me so badly?
Because I'm curious.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No,
Yes.
it's not strange, but
You know, sometimes Oh, look, now we're talking about me, not you. Why won't you tell me anything? About what you were like as a child? What kind of things you like to do? What kind of people your parents were? I've never heard you talk about any of that. Why? Don't you think it's just a little bit unusual? That I don't know anything about my own boyfriend's past?
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Yes, it's a promise.
Okay, so she didn't help.
All clear.
That's cool. Do I need to like knock him out or something? Nope.
Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
All right, just kill me. I feel like I'm missing something
Raiden,
here.
is everything all right? Raiden. Raiden!
Maybe I do need to go down to the... Maybe there's something on basement too.
Hello? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello? Hello?
Again, I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, he's going.
Skin cancer.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Time for a treat.
What?
I got him. Send reinforcements.
Well, that was new. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I mean, there I know what happened, but, you know. Like, what's up with this dude?
Raiden, make contact with Ames.
Yes, I know I need to make contact with Ames, but I don't know how.
Time for a treat. Time for a treat. Venus skin cancer.
Like, why is he running off? Why is it giving such details about this dude?
Time for a treat.
Like, what's so important about him? What am I missing here? I don't know what I'm doing. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's the wrong spot. Oh yeah, that's right. You can do the chokehold thing. I don't know how. How do I do a chokehold? Oops. Nope, that's it. That ain't it.
Retinol pattern is not recognized.
What the? God damn it.
It's the enemy. I need that. What the hell happened? What's going on? Respond. Huh? Who is it? It's the enemy. I got you. What's going on? Respond. I got you. Send reinforcements.
Wow, they have terrible aim.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Retinol pattern recognized.
Cool.
You are cleared to enter.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him.
Directional
Once you
microphone.
recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong
Okay.
person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter, too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room.
I can
the
do
mission
that.
will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
There's so many people.
In the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
I think I know which one it is. Because they kept showing him.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
I don't know who it could be. There's so many. Jesus Christ.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
I think it's them. It's this one. Maybe not.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Melt. Hold on, is there a dude all the way over here?
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Okay, it doesn't matter if he sees me.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Welcome in. Don't think it's any of these boys. Any of these four, at least. I need to check these. They're all surprisingly calm.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Like, they are surprisingly calm for their situation. Yes, I am Mr. Soldier Man. What's this guy?
You're Ames, aren't you?
No?
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1
Because he
core.
had that extra. Okay, this one I can't tell. What about you?
Hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Oh, that's the
You're
difference.
Ames, aren't you?
There's a very different thing there.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see.
Jesus
Get this
Christ.
thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was sent in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nano
Mr. Twitter told us about Ames. Yeah.
Communications.
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor, the core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages? A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about?
What?
Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The
The
case.
You mean
president?
the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data.
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on, are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This
Nanomachines?
information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will.
Interesting.
As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear
Metal
in an
Gear
offshore
Raid. A hot
Haven't they
one.
told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes.
What's with the
The
text
man
size
in the
changing?
sneaking suit. You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Oh, hello.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due, when you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Ago didn't need to be
Olga,
there.
How could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
It's gonna be
If the old
Sergey.
man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Watch.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
Stop this infighting. I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go. It's happening again.
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
Based. I'm just so confused as to what's going on.
The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Go off, King.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
Two?
That's impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke? But it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They
What?
plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an
Is that
average
actually
nuclear
possible
warhead
to
goes off
happen with a
within the
nuke? Because this is like the
atmosphere,
third
result is an
story I've
electromagnetic
seen that
pulse
does
of
it.
Up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan. Pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline. Search my pocket. Hurry!
Not that one.
It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the president before they launch the nuke.
Ocelot.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
You, where are you going?
Freeze!
What?
Right.
What?
What's wrong? Right.
Damn,
Right.
ass up.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
What?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot. You...
What?
You, which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself. We meet at last.
Ninja. Oh, he almost got him again.
Hold your fire. We need the hostages alive.
Hurry, get away.
But you died.
Lolly lay lulu. You can never say it right.
Leave this to me.
Oh yeah, it is gonna be Sergey.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either.
He's lying
I'm pulling in all
again.
the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But
I
the
wanna.
president is cooperating
I don't want to
with
fight
them.
Metal Gear
According
Ray.
to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here. And the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the president for now.
All right.
Wonder if a box will work.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. I'm sending additional men to B1 and Shell 1 core.
There's somebody there.
I agree, Fish. Is this gonna work?
Freeze!
Ah, shit. Damn. Okay. Bye. Yep. I'm waiting for the jamming to stop. No. Nope. I'm not here.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Dispatching reinforcements to Strut E. Exercise extreme caution.
Nothing to worry about. So I need to get all the way to over here. How is everybody, by the way? Run.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Oh, that's a lot of bombs.
Raiden, can you hear me?
No.
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
How do you know I have binoculars?
the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
I think the camera was in the wrong spot. Yeah, they're by for Pride Month and Pride Month only. Okay. Need to use this one.
Raiden, you haven't destroyed all the control units yet.
I know.
Use the first-person view or the sniper scope to look around.
Can I even hit it from here? Oh, I can. Stop aiming at that. That might be all of them. Nope. Boom.
Raiden!
Raiden! Raiden Shogun. Is that all of them? I don't see any others. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. All right. What?
Raiden!
There's gotta be another one. I'm missing one. Like, at least one. Is it that? Are you serious? That was a bad idea. How do I zoom in? There's the zoom. My god, it does have one. Did I break it? Nope. That's evil. Oh no! Bird killed. Bird killed. Is it still not broken? That's so evil. Especially because I don't have a longer ranged weapon. What the fuck? Like, why do this? Oh my god. I need a sniper rifle.
Don't try to shoot out control units with the handgun when the distance is too great. The weapon doesn't have that kind of range. Use the sniper rifle. I saw a PSG-1 in the storage room on strut F. There should be one left, so go and grab it.
F is over here. What the fuck? F for effort. F for fuck this. At this point, I've blown them all up.
Nothing here.
Must be upstairs then.
There's somebody there.
No, there isn't. What are you talking about? Nobody's here.
What's that? What's that?
Nothing.
Who's that?
Fuck.
Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Shit.
Meow.
Ow. Rude. I'm okay with dying there.
Right. Are you all right?
I can hydrate.
Answer me. Raiden!
I've been needing it. Pasta check. Okay. I'm going to play nice and remove the footstool thing that I have. And the stretch. Skittle, why? Why are you bonking so much? Skittle, are you okay?
Who's there?
Skittle, do I need to remove your ability?
Nothing here.
Jesus Christ.
There's somebody there.
These bonks do not seem equal, but opposite. Oh my god. Bye. Okay, so now I can go and do the thing I need to go do. Because I have a sniper rifle. This is a choice. Oh shit. I'll wait for him to stop. Let me fix something real quick. That should look better now. How are you, though, Skittle? Other than being the bonkening. Being a menace. When aren't you a menace? Change your name to Dennis. Make you go play tennis. That's all I got. That is not a sniper rifle. Never been to Venice. Neither have I. I did not get a sniper rifle. I got a rocket launcher, or a grenade launcher. Oops. I got very lucky. No swearing. Okay. There it is. I'm so glad I set up those buttons because now it's easier and I don't have to set a timer on my phone every time. Because then I don't have to remember. Skittle already lost. Minutes of no bad words. Skittle is just saying all the bad words.
Who's there? Nothing here.
There it is.
Use your PSG-1 to take out the IR sensor's control units. Head to the connecting bridge between shells 1 and 2.
Might as well look and see what else there is in here. Bullet. Ration. Skittle is just being irrational. I kind of don't need it to show me the other level ones. I'll be completely honest. It's helpful, in a way. It lets me know that there are others. But when I'm trying to sneak around, the clap of my cheeks keeps alerting the guards. It's annoying. Run. Okay, now that I have the sniper rifle, I can finally continue the game. Jesus. Okay, where is he? my gosh. Come on. What?
No.
What?
This isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me.
What?
Jack!
I shot it. That's what I was supposed to do. Okay, I remember. What?
No. No. Jack, please answer me. Jack!
What am I doing wrong? I'm doing exactly as the game asked me to. Maybe I need to only hit above it, type of thing.
Oh God, no. Jack! Jack!
What is going on? Like, no matter what am I doing wrong? You call Pliskin. Totally Pliskin.
Don't try to shoot out control units with the handgun when the distance is too great.
Maybe that's all I had to do. Nope!
No. No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
Jeez. What am I doing wrong? What does the guide say? Hold on. Okay, first one. Okay. It doesn't give me a specific spot to fire or to shoot it at. It just says, good luck. Thanks, IGN. I think that was it. Oh, I can zoom in even more. Oh, I got it. Okay. Apparently there's one behind the flag. Okay, shoot the one directly behind and above the door you came in from. I'm sorry? Oh my god. Oh, that was the last one. Cool. Snack.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One
A
of the enemy's
Raiden.
Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. 1 dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasaka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon.
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
It is just Snake.
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later. Yeah.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Yeah, like,
Why
why
are you
would they...
defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and
I
sense
don't-
of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage or ideals or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid Snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe that's
get
true.
why they are
They went
calling
down
him a
with that tanker
terrorist.
2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
OMG, Snake and Otacon are partners. I know, it's so gay. I don't even need any specific games for Pride Month because it's already this. Oh, hello.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots.
Brum.
Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake.
No, that is not Solid Snake.
Who is he?
What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Oh.
Save it. You brother of mine. Don't say you've forgotten me. Snake.
Figured. It just didn't sound like him.
Snake?
Right, take cover.
Oh, god damn it.
Stop impersonating him.
I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
That snake isn't solid. It's Tinder. What? 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 Solidus Snake? So that makes 3 snakes now.
That the best you can do?
Technically 4 because Big Boss.
Did I get it?
Dude, you're gonna fall.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
What? The noises. I don't like them.
The world needs only one big boss.
They're fighting over who gets to be the big and the little.
I'll drown you fools for interfering.
I love that Raiden is just standing here.
This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
Oh crap, it's this again.
Use this.
Where is he? Woo! Where is he? I hit it. No, I don't want to shoot you. I want to shoot you. Ow.
More ammo. Catch.
I'm trying to fight, but this is not... What?
Use this.
Oh, thanks, dude. You dropped it down low. Fuck. Okay, so this is worse than the previous. Can I hit it? Oh my god. Yeah, this is worse. This is so much worse than the last fight. What's he doing this time? This is a choice.
More ammo. Catch.
Sometimes you gotta make things the worst. Sometimes you just gotta make things worse. I know, right?
I'll shred you to pieces.
Shit. Also, welcome in. Ow.
That's the best you can do.
Ow, ow, ow. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh no. Jesus.
You're tougher than I thought.
I'm on fire.
I'll let you go out in style.
And somehow I survive. Barely any damage.
Use this.
Hello. Okay, Eggman.
I'll take care of it.
I'm trying to fire again. Tis but a scratch. So, I'll be honest, I don't read Russian, unfortunately. I am sorry. Ow. Who's this? Well, at least it's being nicer and knowing that, like, I need a lot of health. Oh my god. I'm trying.
Use this. I'll let you go out in style.
All this camera changing is hurting. Okay. What's he doing now?
Take this.
Can I get up again, please?
I'll take care of it.
There we go.
More ammo. Catch.
Yeah, no, at least it's giving me ammo and stuff while I fight. Like, it learned its lesson from last time. But it's definitely made this boss jet is nice, but why does boss helicopter? Yes. Funny, that's why, I guess. Okay. Why is it not the Mi-24 Crocodile? I honestly don't know. This is supposed to be taking place in 2005, so that might be why. I don't know military stuff. Hi, Solidus. You were short-lived and totally dead now.
There's something coming up.
The sexy one. Smash. God damn.
That's Metal Gear! It's already active!
Why'd they make it so hot? Like, actually, why is it hot? Oh, you lost an eye. Every character in this game needs to be hot, even the mecha.
Fab, go! Ha!
I mean, you're not wrong, though. Like, the mecha's really hot. He's just checking out that ass. Run! He's...
Hey,
okay.
what's that? It's running on water.
And people didn't like Death Stranding because it was stupid.
Raiden, you all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh.
The mecha
president's
definitely has
all
my
yours.
permission to destroy me, same.
Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers, everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
Raiden is gonna ask
There's something my
Snake
best
if he's
friend
single.
said to me
Yeah.
once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change
Didn't
the
they say
future?
that Liquid has
Not as arrogant
had the
as
genes that Snake didn't
what
get?
you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I think that was more of a metaphorical
But our
thing.
group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype
Maybe,
was being
but
developed.
don't question
here,
it.
And terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that, and I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember?
That means a lot to
You're
me.
right. I shouldn't question this game. I saw a vampire running on water. Everyone knows that vampires hate water. Exactly. Like, this is... I already knew that, like, the Metal Gear series was...
Colonel, Metal Gear's
something.
already gone active.
It's not too late.
So,
you can still
when
prevent a nuclear strike by
Death
securing
Stranding
the
came
president
out, and I was a
preventing
big fan of
password
it. I
confirmation
still
from
am.
taking place. Get to the president.
And people
He's in
were
the core
talking about how
section of Shell
stupid
2.
it was.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks
Especially
like we can
the
get to core from
dialogue
the
and
other side of
things.
Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell.
I couldn't understand
Follow
it.
the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation.
Exactly it.
They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
I don't get you. Oh, I see how I have to do it. Okay. Or not. It has a level, so like, can I get better grip later? I also feel like I'm maybe at like the halfway point of this game. I can't tell. Oh no! 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 No!
Raiden, what's going on?
Fuck off!
Raiden!
Evil! I was trying to...
Raiden,
okay.
is something wrong? Raiden!
He just wanted to take a bath. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I was even hitting triangle. Shit.
This is not a pretty sight.
No. Ah!
Raiden!
This game is so evil here. Of course I need to start back here. I recommend against that. Well, fish. Maybe I just want to take a bath. Maybe I just want to go see you. Did you consider that part? Play Breath of the Wild instead, then you can be Link and not Snake made of metal. Yeah, but I'm already playing a twink. How do I jump that? All the water to themselves, I guess. How do I do that? More Breath of the Wild for me then, yeah. Can I, like, jump? Just... Oh. I am silly. Oh, oh God.
Encounter the enemy. Request backup.
Oh, fuck off. I hate. Oh, okay. Motherfucker.
Right, what's wrong? Right.
I want to scream. Oh my God. This is just evil. Like, what the actual fuck? Crashing. Just gonna wait for that. Oh God, there's so many. That's where I need to go, right?
Right. If you jump as far as you can, you could reach the other side. Try rowing to take off from the very edge.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do that. It's good to know, though. Damn.
Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Because of your feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where's Ocelot?
Not here.
I don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
No, I don't want to pull out.
Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
I don't like the directional audio of this.
I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
Very well done Russian
I'm in
accent.
front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Tasty.
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
Aww.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to
Get
confirm
real.
his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
You know who's going to know where one is?
Snake, do you know where I can find some remote-controlled missiles?
Remote-controlled missiles. I saw something on B1 in the core of Shell 2. But be careful. Contaminated seawater's broken out of the tanks thanks to that explosion. Most of B1 is probably flooded by now.
Where's the node? An M4. Okay, just another gun that I probably don't need. There's the node. Yeah, still not a fan of the node system.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it
stroking
in
the
rapid
water
succession to swim faster.
Mm.
Change your heading with the left.
Yep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Night vision. The controls are reversed for up and down.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the President before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I know. Help. Is this... Oh. I thought this was death. I thought it was electricity. God, the swimming is not fun. Man, I am hungry today. Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! I don't like it. I don't like it. Jesus Christ. Why?
What are you doing?
Dude, no.
What is
that? Christ. Hopefully, that is the only time I have to do that. Mr. President, get down.
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit, isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I
Yes.
thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you...
Whoa, whoa.
What the...
You're a man?
What?
Who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense.
Why? Why did he grope him?
Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2
You're
hours
about
ago,
as
my
low as
answer
it
would have been
gets.
yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president.
Oh, we're going
Putting it
down this route.
simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it.
I mean...
Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
I don't...
Patriots. Even I don't know
This
who
is
the
a
actual
choice.
members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function?
Picture a massive political vacuum.
I
A
can't.
space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle. Panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
Yeah, that's
My
a new person.
predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third Snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
Interesting. It's an interesting way to
Resigned.
That's the story
reset
given to the general public.
what happened in the first
Following
one.
his resignation, the Patriots selected me,
Or add to it, I
their
guess.
new pawn for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project,
This is
he would be able to place them
an
in a very
insane bombshell, and I'm shocked that Raiden is just acting so casual about this.
Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper
Oh,
structure that
that's what
see
you
is
draw the line at?
camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core.
I did find that.
Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces.
Oh, you
Not
know.
to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short,
my God.
The Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes. The GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich.
Role?
She's the
He doesn't
only
know what
one
that
who can
word
stop
means.
that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving. This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know.
I still don't know why
There's
he
only
groped
one
him.
thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull! No! Do it!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade.
It's Sherrod.
Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma.
Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Why don't people talk about this one? This is fucking insane. Okay, that being said, after all of those insane bombshells, we're gonna save and end. Or, oh yeah, I need to leave this room. IDK, I don't know anything about these games at all. Yes.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
What do we do from here?
Your mission was
Like
to
food.
rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
How'd you hear all of that?
Think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively
Food
eliminating
in
the
this
terrorist
economy?
threat.
I know.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
Yeah, we are close to the
Colonel has
ending.
a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe
Possible.
they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Am I correct
Yeah.
in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have
what's
to
good
worry
about
about
that?
any toxic gas being released if we
Oh.
have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
Interesting.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project.
This is a lot.
Precise,
Holy
the
shit.
Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich
my sister?
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and
AI.
volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Okay, now I'm going to save.
What can I do for you, Jack? Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely. Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the
Rose
middle of
is a
mission and
choice.
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you.
What's your cat
I
doing
just
there?
wanted to find you by
Yes.
my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
He's autistic.
Wrong word.
Leave him alone.
What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up.
Yeah, he's
It was the first time
autistic.
you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't
chill
anything in your
out.
room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
What's
Rose,
wrong?
I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like
Why
an
are you
empty
in love with him then?
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to
It's just
say.
a typical male living
Enough,
apartment. I
Rose.
know,
We'll
right?
talk about this later. After the mission.
Just the CRT on the floor
After
with
the
a pizza
mission. I understand.
and a GameCube. Okay. Why does she keep bringing all of this up during the worst possible time? Anyways, that's a fun thing to end on. Let's see if there's anybody we can raid. 'Cause I am very hungry. I need food in me. Nobody to raid today, so so long everybody. Good night or whatever.